Good morning. Attitude check. All right, I think we're ready to begin. The 154th spring commencement of Fayetteville State University, Chancellor Darrell T. Allison presiding, will now begin. You may be seated.
Will all of the spring 2021 graduates please stand? Will the spring 2020 graduates please stand? Please, you may be seated, graduates.
Leaders you see before you have worked tirelessly to accomplish such an esteemed honor. Through the numerous obstacles and barriers that the academic year has presented, they've endured until the end. To the graduates of 2020 and 2021, I know you have faced more obstacles than many previous classes that have walked the same path. A pandemic, social injustice, a presidential election, all of that on top of the everyday obstacles that we face as college students have proved that you all can accomplish anything. And for this, you should be celebrated to the highest extent possible. You have truly exhibited our motto, res non verba, deeds, not words. At this time, I am pleased to present our guest speaker, Chancellor Darrell Allison.
They wanted a combined commencement. This was important to so many. It was important to me that we find every possible way to accommodate this unified request. You all know that we've been in a state of influx since this pandemic, but also understood the importance of this day, the value it brings to each student who have made the trek, who have put in the sweat equity, and who have worked hard to get to this point. Graduates, this day is a part of your individual story, your journey, and it represents an entire chapter in your life. And then there are some of you who will slap a big old exclamation point at the end of your sentence today. Why? Because when you look back over your journey of higher education, there was just so many obstacles along the way. The lack of money, the various issues of life, some out of your control, and others due to poor decision making. Yes, you get to slap that exclamation point on that last sentence of your chapter today, because despite the challenges, despite the many setbacks, and oh yes, despite COVID-19, you, sir, you, ma'am, made it. And listen to me, graduates. No matter your race, your age, your gender, where you came from, how much money you have or don't have, or the uniqueness of your own personal story, all of you earn the right to place that appropriate punctuation to complete that chapter in your last sentence here at Fayetteville State University. Go make us Bronco proud. Turn to the presentation of the candidates for degrees. Will Dr. Lee Brown, Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, please join me for the presentation of candidates and conferring of degrees.
I am privileged to present to you a total of 630 candidates for degrees. Of these candidates, 97 represent the College of Education, and 533 are from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Chancellor, these candidates have met all requirements and have been appropriately recommended for graduation by the faculty of the university. Therefore, I am privileged to present them to you for the degrees for which they have been recommended.
So therefore, by the power vested in me by Fayetteville State University, the state of North Carolina, the University of North Carolina Board of Governors, and by consent of the faculty of Fayetteville State University, it is my privilege an honor to confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto and pertaining. You may now turn your tassels to the right, to the left. Please be seated.
Kristen Nicole Stevens Hawks.